recording. Hello, explorers. Welcome. Today I'm going to be giving a overview of how the map making area works in TFM, Transformice. So this is basically the map menu right here. So you can take different grounds. I'm going to be making a map that I've came up with. Now, the basic idea for map maker is pretty simple. Basically, you just get grounds and you drag them around, and you can use a selector to edit their size. So you can edit their length and their height, as you can see. Alright, you can edit their length and their height, and also if you hit delete, that'll delete them. The X and Y coordinates are like how far over they are. So, for example, the screen is about 800 pixels wide from left end to right end. You can also use your mouse to drag them around. And the Y, it goes from the top, so like 0, 0, 0, 0, like this. And as you can see, the point in which the axis is defined comes from the little X in the center, little crosshairs in the center of the thing. It's usually right in the center. Let's see. So we're gonna move this to 800, and let's see. So we have length, and this is how wide it is. So if I made it 50 and I want to stay on the screen, then I could do, or so let's just say actually I made 20. I'm going to make it 50. I want it to stay on the screen, so I have a 50. Right, I put 775 there. Just make sure you don't go into thousands. You know, things will be way off screen. Oh, also you can use your mouse wheel to scroll the scroll wheel on your mouse to change the rotation. Also, like right here, you can change the rotation manually. So let's see, that's about 400. It's about 400 deep. So make this be 200. You can use a little bit of basic math to figure out how to place stuff. You can always adjust. You can always adjust all this later. I tend to like my things not sticking off way too far up on top. Also, you can hit Control Z and Control. You can hit Control Z. I think you can also hit Control Y. I don't know. Stuff like friction, that's has to do with dynamic grounds. So dynamic grounds means that when I go and do stuff, what just happened? Back to editor. Please do not bug out me. Please do not bug out me. I'm making a recording. Okay, let's try this again. Validate. So it will fall. It's lagging. So it'll fall down. The dynamic ground means it's mass and friction. Do stuff. For map settings, you can use like different. Allows you to like do different types of backgrounds. Also allows you to turn on collision, basically like where all the mice bump into each other. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Soulmates, where there's the connected through between two strings. Portals, allowing the shaman to use portals. Also, you can place shaman objects into the map. As you can see. Nice stuff is like decorations, and also like I can show you where to put the cheese hole and stuff like that. And also you can change the shaman spawn location. You can put all sorts of decorations. You might have seen some of the maps have like a special background. If this will, mine's not lagging. Down in this area, you can find. My computer's not completely lagging out. If you go down, you can find a big white or big black, I think it's kind of grayish box, and you can use the selector to change its color. That's called the background. My computer's not working at all. Also, you can adjust like gravity and wind, like positive. I think positive is to right and negative is to left. I don't know. Basically, it affects the direction of how. Like wind will push the mice from one side to another. I don't know if you've ever been on any maps that have that. And unfortunately, you can't like drag select. You have to individually select. So now to the XML side of things. So XML is the code that vector arts and also Transformice maps are saved in. So you can say copy map to clipboard, and then you can paste in here. You can paste this code, which when you give it that code, will load a map. So I can do something like, there you go. You see, it loaded the map. Now let's exit that and try this again. My computer's bugging. As long as you keep that code, as long as you keep the code safe, you don't have to worry about losing a map. Also, the XML code is different than the map code, which is @ and some number. The @ code, the map code, make sure you always want to keep that one, because I haven't checked it yet, but I think the current, it used to be LS map or something like that. Command that allow you to get all your current maps, all your maps that you had. But recently, it's not been working after the special update. After the name tag update, that feature was broken. So stick that. And you can also change its collision with mice. And collision with grounds is like if I shoot a cannonball at it, what will happen? Is basically the idea of that. So let's see. So if you want to test out your map, you have to. Really, dude. Why? Not fair. No. Okay, and occasionally they just like don't do anything properly. Let's just try this without so much work. Okay, that's how it's actually supposed to look. So if I were to say, go here and I say collision with grounds, then when I come here and I shoot a cannonball at that, we go right through. Now I'd still touch it unless I turned off collision with mice. I turned off collision with mice. Right? Then when I do this and I try to run on top of it, nothing happens except for I die and fall right through. Why is my wings not working? Oh, that's why. Yeah. So in the thing, you can use your totem for some reason because that's not bugged, but like I think all your skills are bugged. You don't have any skills. Oh, let's see. Do I have my up cannonball still? Yeah, up cannonballs doesn't work. Yeah. So all your skills are gone. You can't fly. Or really anything. When you're in editing the map. Now, once you're done with a map, if you can validate it and get from there. My spawn there. Cheese. If you can go from the cheese if as a shaman you can get to the cheese and then get back to home, then the map becomes validated. Meaning that basically that it's you can play it and you've proven that it is playable and you can get to the end. You have to be a super pro to do it, but then you can export the map. That will cost you 40 cheese. Now, in order to access this map editor at all, you have to have 1,000 cheese. You have to have a collected 1,000 cheese. So, like, if I go to my my profile, hold on. Huh. If I go to my profile, then you can see that I gathered, let's see, 3,900, over 3,900 cheese. When you gather, after you gather 1,000 cheese, and you get, I think the fatty is the title you get, then you can access the map editor. But the 1,000 cheese won't be taken from your inventory. Only 40 cheese will if you try to export a map. Now, if you ever export it as a tribe house, then it will be, if you ever export it as a tribe house, then it's very different. Let's see, it won't, I think I heard once one person say that it'll take like 10 cheese from your shop cheese. Now, cheese coins and shop cheese are very different, guys. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Utility. I'm doing it totally wrong, am I? You can make utility rooms. Gotta do this. I haven't used a utility room in so long. Basically means you. Where is it? No. Okay, where? Okay. Here we go. So you can use a utility room, which is basically and you can type a number and you can type the name of the room, like I don't know, hi. So you have to put a slash behind that. Sorry, slash room. I'm a complete noob. And then you will supposedly get transferred into a utility room. Utility rooms, you can use commands to load maps. I think like np is how you load a map. Like you take a map code and you can hit slash np. Alright, you can. That's how you do it in tribe houses. Oh dear, it's not gonna work. Okay then. Well, get the idea. Hope you enjoyed this thing. Now, art maps. Also, you can use circles or rectangles, by the way. So, you can find. I'll put a link in the description that goes to the wiki page for Transformice wiki page, and also the page that shows you the colors of basically everything that exists in Transformice, including this background. You can change color here, just for the rectangle ground, not for anything else. So, thanks for watching. My computer's buggy. Whatever. As always, thanks for watching, and goodbye.